So, hello everyone. It's Carlos here today for another expert session number 61. And today we're going to be hosting Hippolyte to be talking about partnerships. So, who's going to be hosting the session today is Gustavo, my co founder. But what I like to talk to you about today is just to give you a quick introduction about Evolve. We are a community today, we have 426 members. We are a media company and a community for professionals in the world of commerce. So what we do at Evolve, basically, we have a private community where senior members they can network. You can have a private community where you can talk to people. Talk about your challenges, which is something we're going to be doing here today for private members with professionals in more than 43 markets. So if you'd like to know more about our private community and also our acceleration programs and our media company, how we help companies, B2B companies for the most part, to expand across markets, you can reach out directly to me or Gustavo, who's hosting this event. So without further ado, I'm going to leave Gustavo and Hippolyte start this session. I'm going to go to the backstage now.
Okay, cool. I'm on stage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Hi, everyone.
So,
Happy to be here.
wait, let me just my camera. Yeah, great. So, hello everyone. Nice to be here. So, welcome to Evolve Expert session number 61. Yes, and today we have Hippolyte Thibierge. Yeah, Hippolyte is the founder of Partnership, the leading French community and media for B2B partnership professionals with more than 1,300 members in newsletter, and podcasts, and regular webinars. Hippolyte helps CEOs from SaaS and tech companies design and scale their partnership strategies from zero to ecosystem-led growth through his partnership as a service advisory model. Hippolyte worked with companies like Sunday, Hero, and Visitor. Before that, he was chief of staff at Wind, which was acquired and raised $112 million euros. Sorry, and he's an investor in an impact VC fund. Hippolyte's mission is make partnerships a core driver of growth for the next generation of startups. Well, welcome, Hippolyte. Thank you to be here. And as always, in our expert sessions, we like to start with a powerful question, let's say. So, do you think the majority of SaaS partnerships today are just glorified sales channels rather than true strategic alliances? And is the term partnership losing its meaning in the industry? Welcome.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, Gustavo and Carlos, to be here. I'm super happy to answer your question, to be here for this session, and and thanks for the introduction. About your question, I think it's a good question, and yes, there are many like simply direct sales deal dress up as like partnership. A lot of people think that their customer are a partner or their supplier are partner, but just remember one thing: it's not, because their relationship is a transactional relationship. It's not kind of partnership as um, partnership for me is collaboration. It's two company who collaborate to create value for your partner, for you, obviously, and the main thing is collaborate to create value for your customer. So it's not really just a transactional relationship. It's first thing, and so now you know that. you realize that strategic alliance require co-building, co-invest, long-term alignment, not just like not just like sharing
Sales.
transaction. So
Mhm.
so yeah, this is my vision, and the thing is, all it's evolved to say like um, the old-fashioned partnership was about only distribution. We think about like a huge company who sell products, and for them, partnership is collaborate with reseller or distributor to just to open and have a presence on the geographical sorry for my English, geographical markets. But here we are now in the SaaS and tech industry. Uh, Old fashioned evolved to new way, new generation, and thanks to SaaS, with alliance tech integration or overlap,
Mhm.
CRM, or collaboration on data, uh, raised a new way of partnership and the tech alliance, uh, and they are totally different from this old way distribution and reseller partnership to new way to exchange leads, exchange the data, collaborate to co-create products, integration of
Mhm.
tech software, etc. So uh, did I answer your question, Gustavo?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
clear?
yeah. I think so. I think you could explain well that well, partnerships is not only about sales and exchanging leads. It's much more like that, much more than that, and that would lead me to the next question that I have. So I think you started explaining that maybe you could dip a bit diver, and what you see, what are the main difference between the traditional partnerships that we have basically until today, until last couple of years, and this ecosystem approach that you advocate a lot for that, and that is something that also personally me and Carlos also here, we believe in this ecosystem approach. So using the ecosystem form, building an ecosystem around yourself. So what's your take on that? What's in especially what's the difference between these two methods?
Yeah, sure. So difference between traditional partnership and the ecosystem approach is first, as I said before, the traditional is siloed, transactional, often one-dimensional, with resale or with resale or distribution. It's to create a design or try to schematize this. You have one company who wants to find partner such as distributor and reseller, um, and they connect to them to say like, yeah, I want to sell a product in your markets, so we collaborate, and uh, you buy a license or just you resell it, with value add, or with services, or just you take a commission, and
Mhm.
the partner send news, updates, new pricing, etc., etc. So and open a partner portal to the partner, and say, and it's one portal, one partnership relationship manager to all people, and it's not really collaboration. It's one company that goes down to sell the collaboration go down. Okay. I try to I don't know if
Mhm.
it's clear for you. This is the old fashioned. The new way is ecosystem. It's with multi-layered, collaborative, scalable across co-marketing, co-selling, product support. It's thinking about the network effect. Um, that you create a network to create value in the network, so you connect with company to collaborate on a co-selling product or co-marketing to create to add value to the audience, to add value to the customer. And so in this network, people are kind of not really equal, but kind of. So in the collaboration, you bring your partner value proposition. So you bring your customer, you bring your image, you bring uh, your all proposition or action you can do, and so you bring value to the network benefits to all partner in your network. And yeah, so ecosystem grow exponentially, not linearly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think I could understand. So, as what you explained, one is more top down, let's say. So the
Yeah, it's
company
top down.
closes a partnership with the other one. So it's a top down. So okay, now we need to deliver this to generate leads and etc. and mutual referrals and whatever they have closed. And on the other way is more in terms of okay, do our companies connect? So in culture, in marketing, in so do we connect as a company? So what can we build together? Uh, Probably as a third product. So building something or connecting with a more closed bonds, right? And not just sharing leads or something like that. But yes, but I would still like to ask: do you believe that there's place for both methods? Let's say because one this let's say old-fashioned way, let's call it this way, it's becoming more the traditional sales as a as I'm seeing. So sales is changing a bit to become something more close to that, and the other one is something that is from last couple of years, 5 years or so, coming evolving to this. So do you believe that there's place for both methods?
Yeah, I believe there is like both method works, because like old fashioned partnership, if I try to create a identity card for old fashioned, it's like for experience sales who have a network on a specific industry and want to sell his network. So that's why they
Mhm.
are recruited in this area, because like yeah, they know how to sell, they know how to deal, they know how to to manage margin, and
Mhm.
that's it. It's like a little bit yeah, yeah. um, and in the other way, partnership ecosystem manager, partnership manager, the identity card is more like entrepreneur. So they need to know like how to create contracts, how to deal, how to create a strategy, um,
Mhm.
how to okay there strategy to create strategies like a CEO, acquisition like a sales to for for the partner acquisition. After that, because it's not just sign a deal such as old fashioned, it you need to onboard, activate your partner. So you're supposed to do marketing, you're supposed to do like like
Mhm.
training,
Yes.
create a plan, roadmap. So you need to understand how product and tech works, if you want, if you need to be like the uh, project manager to
Mhm.
integrate a solution. So but in this way, as I see, okay, so there are two different, but as I see, in the evolution of a startup, for example, at the beginning you are on the seed series A, so you start ecosystem management, partnership ecosystem, okay, but um, it's approximately 100% of sales lead growth. When you start partnership, you will try to reach something like 10, 15, 20% of revenue generated by partnership. But when you scale the company, you have a barrier, okay? Because if you want to grow,
Mhm.
this you know that a sales can only do some several a quantity of action during a day, such as cold mailing, cold call to generate business. So you have a barrier. So if you want to scale, you need to recruit huge team of sales, and that's why partnership now um, uh, allow us to to liberate the barrier. Okay, so you will
Mhm.
build a partnership to increase your audience. You increase your potential to touch leads, opportunity, customer, thanks to your partner. So
Mhm.
and in this way, so SaaS tech uh, use a reseller and distributor now to address this purpose. So as to
Yeah.
say, yeah, this there like partnership are so different between the maturity, but the old fashioned
Mhm.
now evolve in this new way. So they are different, but uh, they are part of the strategy in maturity
Mhm.
stage. Okay, is that
Yeah.
clear?
Yeah, yeah. It depends. It depends in terms of the maturity of the company, in which stage the company is, and I believe that will also depend in terms of market, in which market, and in which ecosystem also the company is, because yeah, sometimes you cannot. You can try to advocate the partner, the ecosystem, but now if you're just one going against the wave, it's just you need to adapt, and with time you can build your own thing, but you need to adapt. And yeah, so yeah, so I think do you have do you have a framework or a process that you use to evaluate and onboard new partners, or like that, that people can see and say, oh, okay, this is how I can understand.
Yeah. I will share you like a brief framework
Yes,
to
please.
create to create your strategy, like in several steps. I will say like first step,
Hmm.
it's create your strategy. So it's you need you need to assess of your IPP, so your ideal partner profile,
Just,
just
just
to
sorry, just to, if you have an image, or if you have something that you want to share to be more clear, please be free.
unfortunately, I don't have like a uh,
Okay, no problem, no problem.
anything to share on it, because I have some several slides, but in French. um, but good points. I will translate everything in English for the next time, and we will do another session together with, with
No problem.
in English. But yeah, if it's okay for you, I will just like
Yeah, please, we can.
I
Yeah.
will explain it without any presentation. First step, you need to assess of your ideal partner profile. So it's who are the potential perfect partner. So it's like what is yeah, my so you need to find some criteria to elaborate this identity card of your partner. And I to my mind, the hack is to discuss with internal people, discuss with the CEO, C level, head of sales, the sales, marketing, just to understand, like, okay, for you, who is the potential good partner, and they will give you some feedbacks. It's the first thing. Second, best hack: talk directly with the customer and say, like, okay, so you are one of the best customer of our company. Uh, which are the products, the service, the software you use, and they will give you they will give you a list of potential partner, because if they use this service, software, or products, potentially these will have similar ICP, ideal customer profile. So you need to so you did like a customer interview, and then if you have historic, uh, discuss with inbound partner or your historical partner, and then uh, you will define who are the good partner you want to work with. And thing you need to keep in mind is partner should share a partnership culture. You should share ICP, because you want to work with partner who who have like the same clients, same customer with you. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's the first thing. Second step is create your partner value proposition. Understand what are the value of your company, your customer, number of customer, the brand, your capability to take action on the partnership. To You create a slide, lists everything, and this partner value proposition is what you want to sell to your partner. It's why you should partner with me. So now you have the partner identity card, you have your partner value proposition. uh, Now step three, let's list the company. So you can ask on ChatGPT will give you a list, a first list with your IPP and your partner value proposition, and say, like, some company will be are in this model, or want or are interested of this partner value proposition. Challenge ChatGPT and say, like, okay, uh, give me a first list, challenge, analyze it, challenge it, and you select 5, 10 company, and ask to have like more lists similar to this. This is a little hack. And now you have list of potentially 10, 20, 30, 30 company, and let's um, create a partner tiering. So priority level with clear activation criteria, such as potential revenue and potential motivation. So after that, let's uh, connect with them, find the the champion, the decidor, to discuss, create mutual value proposition. And if your partner are ready and want to collaborate with you, fourth step is create an onboarding roadmap. And I like the framework of 30, 60, 90, and 180 days. First 30 days, it's uh, assign roles, define goals in this, and with that um, you write the action to reach these goals. uh, if it's clear, creates the process, or we will exchange, for example, or we will exchange leads, or we will create this action. After that, training. Your to reach the success. I need me and my internal team aware of your products, how to sell it, uh, and every information how to process to to be like to be clear on that. And after that, let's take action. And at the end of first thing is just first 30 days, it's on creates goals, roadmap of action and training. After the 60 days, the 60 days in the 60 days, you need to have one clear action done with results. And at the end of the 90 days, put uh, um, sorry, I try to find my words. A meeting. It's like the business review to say like, okay, now you are on board. You have just the training. We did action A, action B, action C. These are the results. And if we look at our goals or roadmap, are we happy on the results? Just to assess that, okay, we are aligned on the action, we are aligned on the results. Get some feedbacks, performance tracking, and then motivation tracking, just to understand like, okay, now you want to do some other action, or this partnership is not your priority, so you want to be less involved or less focused on this. And if at this quarter review every light are green, let's go to the 180 days to create another roadmap or the loop, extra. Is that clear?
Yeah, very, very clear. And yes, and with that, I would so my point in terms of partnerships also is that it's not something to be done. So if you want an immediate results, so this is not a partnership you can have if everything is very, very, very well aligned. Like if the planets are well aligned, you be able to have. So if both companies are in the same place, same stage, and everything is ready, and you already have something to run, and then you say, okay, let's connect and do that. But besides that, that basically doesn't happen a lot. So partnerships is not something for immediate results, right? Partnerships is long, at least
it's
midterm.
long-term vision.
Yeah, so you can have some midterm results, as you said. So, but the midterm results will be like the validation that partnership could go further, and that could be beneficial for both sides to invest more time, money, and resources in that partnership that will deliver something at the end of the in a long term, right?
Yeah, but one thing on this is I try to break the rules, because when I enter in like partnership ecosystem, all people say like, yeah, it's a long-term vision. You will have your first results in 2 or 3 years. And it was my first through on this, and I was like, yeah, okay, it's a long-term vision, but I think it's not white or black. I think like you can find another way. With the framework I share just before, the main goal is to obtain quick win. You need to to share his vision with your CEO, because your CEO will think that, okay, I already I see this situation a lot of time. CEO say like, okay, in one end it's long-term vision, so we don't want to attribute budget, we don't want to put money on it, so okay, let's go for partnership, but you will be alone with anything, just try to have some result so some results. Okay, it's one in one end it's this case, but I think that we need to break it, to obtain quick results, invest money on partnership, to like to prove that uh, you partnership works, and in the way of, if you take action, you obtain results, you understand really quickly, like if you are on the good partnership typology, who are like motivated partner, how to improve your process, how to improve your tools, uh, uh, um, and and erase in the mind of some people that, because I saw some CEO say like, okay, I think like partnerships supposed to generate 30% of the revenue, so I give you I give you 1 year to to generate 30% of the revenues through partnership. So you need to break it. It's not long-term vision to obtain results in 3 years, and it's not obtain results right now and generate huge things. But in the middle, you need to have like some quick win, quick results to prove, to learn, to adapt, to after that to scale on, in taking the good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, one of the most important jobs, I think, when we're work with partnerships, is how you can bring the internal teams, the other internal stakeholders, to your side, right? So you need to, because as you said, so partnership's not just sales, but it's sales, it's marketing, it's product, it's customer, excellence, customer success, it's partner success, it's everything, right? And also all of that great into bring to partner. So yeah, so let's start bringing our community. So we have Carlos. Carlos Pedrosa. He actually works in
Hi, Carlos.
basically
Hello again.
one of the
Hello.
benchmark partnerships, which is HubSpot. And well, Carlos, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Great overview, Hippolyte, about the methodology that you're using. I was reflecting in my career working with partners back in Brazil, and there's a lot of like matches between like how to select the ideal partner profile, and also this balance between the short and mid and long term on the results. And something that it's something that you should go for in the to find the quick wins and start to prove the hypothesis that there's a great fit for a partnership in that company. What brings to the table, something I was thinking, is about the moment of the product in the market and what kind of a product it is. Because the experience I had was in a company selling CRM for small companies. And organically, when they had, I don't know, maybe 5,000 or 3,000 customers, they saw that a few customers were already using the product to provide services to other companies. So organically, from the customer base, the company was started to see some partnerships opportunity And so this, and I wanted to see your vision on it. I have some more questions and topics here, but I wanted to see your vision on what's the right way to start a company thinking on growing through partnerships, or start thinking about the market and then see what partnerships comes.
As you say, like I think there's a lot of like everything is different. I give a framework for the 0 to 1, mostly for seed Series A company. But as you are at HubSpot, I think we need to talk about one thing. It's HubSpot agencies. I will give you a hack that Americans say to me during my webinar. He said that he was inspired by the agencies partner program from HubSpot. And to answer your question, it was like he arrived in a company called Opins. Opins, it's I don't know if you know, it's live or streaming software. And so he have like several customer, and he had to create a strategy, identify the typology, and he was like, okay, let's go to the CRM, and he analyzed the CRM, and at one point he understand that okay, there is some company who use this software for them, but he realized that some company are agencies, and say like, okay, I want to understand like why agencies use my software. So he take his phone, he called the agency and say like, hey, I'm Franz from Opins. Just, I know that you are a great customer. How do you use it? And say like, yeah, we have some clients. They want to organize events, so we use your software to organize it. So he realized that agencies are good service partner, because they don't really use this software. They provide this software, they implement this software to the customer and add just like a service, add value services. So it takes some time just to analyze the CRM, identify that there is agencies, call the agencies to understand what is the value to define the partner value proposition of its software. And after that, he was like, okay, let's go to deep dive into CRM, identify all agencies, call all agencies, and say like, okay, which company surperform on agencies program? HubSpot. So he was like, okay, I will understand all HubSpot did, what are the partner proposition of HubSpot, and copy, paste, and propose the same kind of the same program. Is that answer your question?
Yeah, definitely. It was the same process to identify on the base, who had this potential. A director that I had at the time teached me on his vision that a partnership could be touching the customer journey in any of these steps, like in marketing, sales, and post sales, with more or less engagement. Maybe just driving leads, maybe creating content together, maybe creating events and making more relevant initiatives. And one thing also that happened when we, like the previous company, we were like having like 2,000 partners, is that not all of that partners were performing as expected, because especially when you are providing a service and you are like an agency, you have a limited amount of people to deliver the service. So you cannot sell 10 projects, you can sell maybe 3 for a year. So to understand the capacity of each partner of selling more and driving more results was very important. And then we created this profile separated in 4 quadrants. It was a two quadrant matrix. to understand the partners and the partners category and how we should talk with each partners, because some partners we needed to enable them, to teach them how to do marketing. Others we needed to convince them that the partnerships was important. Other we needed to just manage the sales that they were driving because they were really efficient. And the other quadrant we should just like forget and comment and communicate one to many because they weren't like really engaged with the partner program that had already layers. So it's very interesting to think about how the reality of each company and market will be supported by a partner program, sometimes with a higher level of sophistication, sometimes with the first steps to build this foundation. And yeah, I forgot how I like this topic, but it's really, really engaging because it's about to connect uh, value propositions to drive more value, and also the chain, the I would say supply chain, but the chain of partnerships to drive ecosystems around topics. So yeah, that's really engaging. Thank you for sharing your method and perspective.
Thank you, Carlos. It was like super interesting. Your question was super important. It was super interesting, and as you say, like there is like different type of partnership. If I try to I try to put some in the box to just understand easily. But yeah, first you have like partner marketing, who if you take the customer journey, okay, partner marketing have impacts on the awareness and education. You have second partnership sales and channel. They have an impact on awareness, education, selection, and commit. Okay, you have partner service, who have like all before the commit, donc, education, select, commit, and after onboard and impact the customer because they select it, they deal with it with him, and after they implement the solution. Yeah, and you have tech products. It's more on onboard, impact, grow, and you have alliance. Who alliance for me, as it's a mix of it can be a mix of tech integration, marketing, sales channel. So the impact is on all the customer journey.
Yeah,
But everything is
like
different between like partnership types, or the deal, or the goal you want, the action you want to take with the partner.
yeah, it's amazing because a partnership program can help both like new MRR and like MRR expansion. So yeah, of course, there's a important steps to build a foundation that will drive that. But yeah, it's really important for companies to see how it is scalable to work with partnerships.
Yeah, 100%. But before that, as I say, in the maturity of company, you need to first work directly with the customer to understand the objection, understand if you have the right product, to understand how to sell your products, what are your unique proposal, sales proposition, what are the difference between you and your competitor. And after that, you will reach your product market fit, and you know how to sell it. So on my side, it's the right point to do a all in on a partner, because you will know how to train your partner on how to sell your products. You will have some good numbers such as customer revenue to go to a partner and say, hey, I have 200 partners who are all e-commerce vendor, so do you want to partner with me? Yes. So yeah.
Oh my god, I just had a point to complement, but I forgot it. Maybe we'll remember in 3 seconds. I don't think I will.
Okay.
But no problem. If you want, we can discuss like just add me on LinkedIn, and we can discuss. Yeah, let's DM. It will be easier.
Adding you here.
Great. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you very much. And now we have Rafael Berti. Welcome, Berti. So please.
Hey guys, can you hear me fine?
Yeah. Hi, Rafael.
All right, cool, excellent. Hello. I had a bit of a. I'm new to using this app, so bear with me.
Don't worry, like me.
Fantastic. So we're all on the same boat. But thanks very much for taking me on stage. And so let me just quickly give you an overview of what we're doing. And to be honest, so what we do is we're an agency, marketing agency. We're full service agency based for Amazon sellers. So we're managing Amazon accounts for brands, and we're also managing advertising for brands as well as using Amazon ads platform. And we have had some partnerships in the past, and right now we're trying to figure it out what really works for us. I think I heard a little bit about partnering with people within the ecosystem, which is obviously something that we do. We're always looking for partners that somehow complement our offering. And just to give you a quick view, right now we're working on a partnership with a platform. What they offer is like their multi-connector, like a multi-channel connector. So if you're an e-commerce seller and you want to sell your product in all different marketplaces, this is what they do. And the partnership that we're doing with them, we offered, okay, so they have like they call it like a university, which is basically a place with courses from all their partners. So because they're a platform, they don't do any service themselves. So they partner with service providers like us, where we come in with content. So we are right now in the process of actually publishing an Amazon course for their audience. And for us, it's interesting because they have the audience and they already have Amazon sellers, obviously, who are already in the platform and that might be in need. So that's bringing us some exposure. I think the question I have for you is, this experience is quite new for us. I think it's going to perform really well, but I just don't see doing this at scale. And the traditional way is that partnerships will go by just like, oh, anyone that you refer to me, you get a percentage of the sale. What's your view in that? Is there a way to do this at scale? Is there like a better way to form partnerships that actually make sense? Not that these don't. I'm just thinking, what is the best way to actually work with partnerships? I also have seen, and then a second question for you maybe is, I also have seen some of these platforms for B2B partnerships, and I have no clue if they work or not. Is it actually worth the investment and the time to go in these platforms? Is this something that actually brings any return whatsoever?
Okay, good question. Thanks, Rafael. I know I know a little bit your industry because I worked previously in the e-commerce industry. Yeah. Just in a few words, I create and deploy the strategy for a French company called Hero, and now it's like kind of new wage bank. But before that, there, what's that? As there is a delay of payments in for the Amazon vendor, so
Mhm.
we finance at a day plus one of the revenue of 80% of the revenue, and
Yeah.
at the end, when I think it's like something like 45 days after they sell the
Correct.
product,
Yeah.
Amazon give you the revenue. So we create
Yes, more control of the cash flow. That's
yeah,
where you guys are helping. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah, we accelerate the cash flow
Mhm.
and the percentage, because like, yeah, this is our our model, and in this way we discuss with platforms, marketplace, Amazon or French marketplace, Darty, Fnac, etc. First thing. Second, I discuss with feed manager, so SaaS, who connect every marketplace to aggregate all the data, for marketplace sellers. And third, we discuss with agencies. The thing is, on your way, as agencies, you have your customer. First thing, as I said, like discuss with them, just understand like what they want, what are the problem, what are the pain points, and say like, okay, you can't solve these pain points, but you can partner with people who answer these pain points. Just at the beginning, if you don't want to scale, just identify which solution or services or products they can solve your customer problem, because just with that, just with a list of contacts, you will bring a lot of value for your customer. And if you bring value, there are more, you will have like more retention, they will be happy, and it will be good for your business. I think it's like the first little step. After that, if you have regularly partner that you sorry for my English, do introduction to your customer.
Speaking French, it's totally fine.
Okay, right. I think it's like
no, but then I think the others will not understand.
yes, I think okay, let's just like begin continue in English. But thing is like if you make like 2 or 3 introduction of a partner to several customer, you will say like, okay, we have some good collaboration, my customer are happy of your service, maybe try to create something together, a partnership, for like referral, take a commission, extra. It can be like a first thing on that. After, if you want to scale, just like take the framework I present before, identify who are the potential good partner, who have the same customer with you, discuss with different software such as PIM, Feed Manager, or all software that's work or deliver a solution to your marketplace seller. And discuss with them, try to create some little action to obtain quickly, rapidly results to evaluate. And if you want to really truly to scale, maybe like first thing, do it by yourself, try, test, try, evaluate. And if there is a potential, you need to put someone on a partnership mission, because I think that partnership work if there is a person on it to think and design the strategy and execute the strategy. And unfortunately, CEO want to create partnership, but they allow they just like put maybe 10 or 15% of the time on partnership, but partnership take time to be executed with the right methodology to obtain a success.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the feeling of that as well. And I get the feeling that it has to be like a custom partnership. It's because the needs for each of the partners is different in a way. So we need to adapt the partnership to their audience, to what they actually need, and we can't just have one partnership. Well, okay, here, sign this document, whatever, referrals. I don't know if that's really the best. So this is, like I said, this is new to us at this partnership with this platform company. Let's see how it goes. I have very good expectations about it, but if that works well, as you said, I think this is something we could scale and potentially go after other similar platforms as well to do similar. Obviously, it's not going to be the same, but a similar type of partnership as well. But then, yeah, and then it would come to the other question. I'm sorry. Did you want to say something else?
No. Just thing is like I think maybe like send me a DM on LinkedIn, and we can like plan a 1-1 call and discuss about it. and will bring my associate Robin to maybe just to have a reflection on how we can help you or give you some snack things to or just like a little roadmap
A
or
brainstorm. Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. That sounds great. Sounds great. So yeah, so on that note, what would be your feeling in terms of these platforms for partnerships? Do they work? Is it worth going to any of those? Do they bring in the right leads, or I don't know? I'm completely new to this.
Which platform do you think?
There's one I heard. I think it's called Partner Stack. Don't know if you know that one.
Okay, yeah, it's a Canadian platform.
I don't
It's
know.
more
Yeah.
for affiliation, and it's to be honest, Raphael, with you, it costs a lot. It costs a huge amount of money to take Partner Stack.
Fair
Really,
enough.
really.
Yeah.
And the thing is like you need to understand how to use drive this tool and
Mhm.
to have results. And thing is like you can maybe I don't know because maybe to try crossbeam. It allow you to do like
Yeah,
overlap of
I
your
heard of that
CRM,
one as well. Yeah.
identify potential partner with your own business. I know that you are limited because you need to pay, but please don't pay for crossbeam. But it will give you some advice of a potential partner, and just like yeah, reach out to connect with the company and say like, hey, we have a potential because all CRM are really close. We have a good overlap. So yeah, let's discuss. And then after it's
Yeah.
human after all discussion. What are your needs? What are your objectives? We do this, you do that. How to create a good
Hmm.
proposition to bring value to our customer. You have like a lot of customer. There are opportunity on my CRM. Please let me introduce, and I will introduce you some customer on my side. And this it's a first action to do to
Hmm.
create a partnership, and after you will see in the long journey of a partnership.
Yeah, that's nice. It's actually nice that
Great.
you mentioned Crossbeam because someone had referred that to me, and I think I
Yeah.
haven't tried it yet. Well, maybe after this call, I could give it a go just to see how it works. But I was just curious. Like I said, I'm totally a newbie in that sense. So it would be nice. It's nice to have someone with more experience than me and hear what your experience is. These were all my
Great.
questions. I don't want to take more.
Thank
There's Adriana here who wants to make a question, but thank you very much. I'll reach out to you on LinkedIn and then we can arrange a time to talk. Thank
My
you very much,
pleasure,
man.
Rafael.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Merci.
Rafael.
Yeah.
And
Hey
now
guys,
we have Adriana, please.
cool. Well, thanks, Hippolyte. Thanks for the talk. It was really interesting. Like I told you before, I also work with partnerships. I've been working with partnerships for a while, so it's good to hear that the challenges, the struggles are, and the good things are also very similar worldwide. One question that I have for you, I feel like ever since I started working with partnerships, uh, it it takes some time for the company to actually value it, to actually see it as an investment and as something that they need to put resources in, and like you said, take their time waiting for the proper result. Um, and in your company, like since you are setting frameworks and explaining, how do you, when you meet a client and they, how do you overcome this resistance? Like how do you overcome the client's resistance? Actually, do you get a lot of this, first of all, like you get a lot of clients that are somewhat resistant to really invest in partnerships, and how have you, what kind of strategies have you been using to overcome that?
I think the first thing is education. Education is because like CEO, CEO, C level, chief revenue officer uh, need to understand like how partnership can solve the problem, how partnership can bring a lot of value to the company, uh, and First thing is to educate. I take like a huge funnel, but first thing is that, and that's why I'm here today to take some free time to educate about partnership. So I do like third thing on that is do lot of content, newsletter, podcast, webinar, just to educate people on partnership, how to create a framework, what kind of result you can have. It's a long term vision, but you can have like some little results in 3 months. This is the first things. After that, to discuss with CEO, I'm like, okay, first thing, I need to understand your business. What is your historic? And I asked to myself if what type of partnership are good at this moment, for this maturity, for this business, in this industry, and try to project a CEO with a little roadmap, to say like, okay, I don't want to lie to you and say like, hey, you will be rich with a partner in 3 months. It's not really that. But I don't want to create frustration, to say like, yeah, partnership, you will have results in 3 years. So you don't want to invest. CEO needs results right now. So thing is like, okay, how to create, it's I repeat myself, but how to create action to have results as soon as possible in less than 3 months, and create a projection with a roadmap to say like, okay, first day we will create this strategy, and you will have all the templates, playbook, strategy, uh, and everything to launch partnership. After that, you want to take it. I know that you will address like 10 or 20% on this. There will, if you don't invest, no money, no invest, no results, no pain, no gain. And thing is like, okay, after that, I can help you to deploy, or Adriana, you can help him to match the success, to put the right action, to obtain results. And yeah, in this way, like, CEO understand, okay, so first year it will be more qualitative results than quantitative. Okay, you select 10, for example, you select one type of partner, you select in this way 10 priority partner. So in the next 30 days, you will reach out the goods contacts in this 10 company. After that, you know that the main goals is to obtain revenue. So revenue is leads. So okay, we will create action to obtain leads from these partners. So yeah, and you discuss, and at the end of this first 60 or 90 days, what are the results? Okay, on the 10 partner, be factual. We discuss with 9 partners. On the 9 partners, 5 are sign, onboard, and activate. And on the 5, we have I don't know, maybe 10 leads. On these 10 leads, we have 2 customer, and it's factual. And say like, we tried, and you can share an image. When you start the company, you build the products, and you alpha, your beta version, or your MVP didn't have any customer at day one. So partnership is the same. Is that
Exactly.
answer your question?
No, yeah, no, I like it's a good insight. I think when you were talking, I also remember that when on the topic of education and starting with education, that's super important. A lot of the times, at least, I mean, on my experience, I feel like partnerships is really associated only with marketing. I think partnerships is about like being at a partner's event, adding a logo to the website, and etc. So the main education is telling the CEO partnerships is money, is revenue, is driving business. And that's where you start, right? So and I feel like that's the paradigm we need to shift. So it's cool. It's really cool.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Adriana,
that's what
and
Adriana.
yes, you both in the WhatsApp group, and you can connect also on offline, and you can talk with Hippolyte on LinkedIn. And wow, so I'd like to we need to wrap up here. So thank you, Hippolyte. Where can people find you if people want to know more about partnerships and all your ventures?
Can I share something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, just I try to
We just have some minutes, but yes.
yeah, perfect. If some people want, you can scan this QR code. So I know that people want to have like concrete, yeah, concrete things. Sorry, because it's in French. But thing is, like, I create an audit that you answer 25 questions, and it gives you, unfortunately, in French, good analysis with the SWOT analysis, recommendation of your partner types, and a roadmap of action to do. So don't hesitate. And if you don't understand French, I understand, because I don't speak Portuguese, for example. Don't worry, you can reach me on LinkedIn. You have my full name here, Hippolyte Thibierge. Call me Hippo, like the animal. And don't hesitate to connect. Send me a DM, and I will try to help you to give you some advice to help you on partnership. As Gustavo said at the beginning, my mission is to help people to launch their own partnership. I want to make partnership a core driver of growth for the next generation of startup, scale up. So don't hesitate to reach me.
Great. So thank you, Hippolyte. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you follow Evolve on all of our channels, and see you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.